Hi, my name is Paola Granda. I'm interviewing Gustavo Cabezas. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, good morning, class. My name is Gustavo Cabezas. I'm 35 years old. I'm a current student at La Guardia Community College. My major is criminal justice, and I currently work in New Jersey.
So, Gustavo, would you like to share your story and tell me the root of the conflict?
Sure, my story is I was born in Ecuador. My mother brought me here when I was 9 years old. That was 1989. And the root of my problems was my mother came to New York. She was a single parent, so she had to work a lot of hours to make a little bit of money. And meanwhile, when she wasn't home, I started hanging out in the streets, hanging out in the corners, associating with people that wasn't up to no good. But I wanted to be part of the group. I wanted to be part of the crowd.
Alright, so you're telling me your conflict started when you came to New York, and by not having your mom to check you, you started to do whatever you wanted and getting along with people who was a bad influence.
Yes.
Alright, so can you tell me when did the problem escalate?
The problem escalated when I was 13 years old. I could say that 13, I was hanging out with the same people. I started drinking 22 ounces, St. Ives, I remember. I started smoking weed. And I was doing that. It started socially. It was a social thing. But by the time I was 18, I was with my son's mother, and she was pregnant. I had a son at 18. I left my house, and I was drinking, but it was no longer social. It was like a daily thing.
Alright, so can you tell me an event that happened to you during this time that marked your life?
Sure, it was like I could say the event was it was 2001. In 2001, I split up with my son's mother. My uncle had died in the Twin Towers. My great grandfather that raised me in Ecuador, he had passed away, and all these emotions, like I didn't know how to deal with them. So the only thing that I did was like I kept drinking and smoking weed, and then my friend introduced me to cocaine, and I started doing that, trying to escape reality.
So when did you realize you had to find a solution to this problem?
I realized it was April 18, 2009. I was 30 years old, and my life was it was out of control. I was like the Tasmanian devil. I was like, I was all over the place, drinking, smoking, doing cocaine, and then losing my job. I lost a good job. I was with Local 3, and I couldn't keep a job no more. Every single job that I had, I kept getting fired. My family didn't want me around, and I couldn't tell people how I feel because, I didn't want to tell people what I feel.
So what kind of help did you get?
Well, I didn't know what to do, so the only thing that I thought was like, I went to a detox. It was in Queens Flushing. It was a detox center. I went there because I was like, I need to clear my mind. I need to, like, I can't think straight. And I went there for 6 days. And when I was there, I met a group that came into that institution. And it was a 12-step program group. And it was people like talking about their emotions and how they felt. And how they talked about how they don't need to drink in order for them to deal with reality.
So once you get involved with this group, did you feel like you overcome with your conflict?
Yes, because like I could actually, these people is like a therapeutic community. Like, I learned that I could talk about my feelings, like where I come from. When I was I grew up in the hood. Like I couldn't tell people, hey, listen, come here, like let me tell you how I feel. I feel sad today. Like that was a no-no. You know, I was raised, men don't cry, men up, shut the hell up, like handle your problems. And these people told me it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to cry. It's okay to talk. about how you really feeling inside.
So, how's your life now? Did you find the solution?
Yes, the solution is that it's okay to cry, regardless that bullshit that I was raised with. That men don't cry. It's okay for me to cry. It's okay for me uh, to be upset, and it's okay to that life is not gonna be like a happy thing all the time because life is good, life is bad. I'm happy, my dreams come true. I got accepted to the best college of criminal justice. I have a good relationship with my family. I'm a happy camper.
So, did you stop drinking and drugs?
Yes, since 2009, I haven't drink, I haven't smoked weed, I haven't, you know, do cocaine, but I still I still go to that therapeutic community that I could talk how I feel, how I truly feel, not the ego, you know, persona, but how I really feel.
All right, Gustavo. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.